It'll be, I guess, right here. Hey everyone, Joe here with Guildfall Games. We're going to do something a little different today. It's going to be more like a behind the scenes kind of running the store. Talk about Commander Masters, how it has basically failed as far as being able to make any money on it from a local store level. You see we got some set, draft, collectors, and all the Commander decks. I saw some videos from some other stores. They went really big into it. I know RNG Games has talked about how he went real heavy into it. If I was to order what I ordered for a normal set, I would have probably spent 60 grand because everything was 3 times as much. It's kind of crazy. Like the set boosters cost anywhere from $320 to $330. That's my cost. And you see, I pulled up TCG Player. Right now, set boosters are $308. So if you sell them online, what, 10%? There's 15% fees off the top for TCG Player, and then you got to pay shipping. So you're what, $250, $260? That's a big hit. I think we've sold like one to 2 boxes of set, a couple boxes of draft. Collectors have done a bit better, but you see collector prices right now are $171. Stores paid $170, $175 a box. So after fees, you're down there too. The singles at release fell really hard. Now they've started to climb back up some, so that makes it a little bit better if you want to bust it now. But all those medium price cards, they've all fallen down. So what does that tell me? I know there was a quote from Wizards a while ago about all the different products that have come out and stuff like that. It's not for you. And as a store, I always feel like I have to carry every new product because I know not everyone's looking for everything, but somebody's looking for, that particular thing. But it's making it hard. So like Commander Masters, fail. Aftermath, fail. Lord of the Rings is a big hit. Lord of the Rings did really well. And then they announced that it's going to be an evergreen set. So that means set and draft are going to be around. They're going to keep printing them on demand. It's going to be like Modern Horizons 2, which is going to have another printing at the end of this year. I think it's like November. I don't know. Mom, March of the Machines, those all did. March of the Machines, All Be One, those did well. But like Dominator United, another big fail. And it had Lost Legends in it. And I opened some of it. I didn't pull a Lost Legend. I think if I had pulled a Lost Legend and it would have been a common 10-cent card, I'd feel worse than not pulling a Lost Legends at all. But that's just me, I guess. It feels like you win the lottery and then you lose it by not getting anything worth it. So, luckily, I didn't order nearly as much. I only spent probably 20 grand on Commander Masters, and I'm probably going to lose 20% on my cost, which is kind of hard. We don't do a lot of volume. We sell singles on TCG Player, but that's about it. We don't have a like Patreon for people to buy stuff online. All right, after the phone call. So, like we have a TCG Player. We sell singles online, and that does pretty good for us, but we're not one of those mass box opening type stores. We open, a couple cases at the most of set and maybe a case or 2 of collector boosters. Hopefully, so that way people locally can have them. And then if they sell online because they don't sell locally, that's good for me. But I'm not one of those mass, buying hundreds of boxes. We're just not that big. We're small to medium. I guess it depends on where you're at. We have a pretty large game store right down the road. We've got a pretty healthy community. You know, they come out pretty regularly, and they help us quite a bit, support the store, all that kind of stuff. But most of them are talking about, you know, wallet fatigue, you know. And I can't blame a single person for buying singles. I mean, if I didn't own the store, that's what I would do, you know, when I played. I don't get to play as much as I used to. I play a Commander game every once in a while, but when I played a long time ago, I never had the money to crack boxes looking for cards. I bought singles, and the way things are going, like, that seems to be the way to go, and it feels like that's what Wizards is saying. Commander Masters right now is available at every distributor I checked. I can restock any of it I want. Now it's the same price. You know, I think it was $220 to $235 for draft, $320 to $325 for set, and like $170, $175 for collectors. So you buy it, you lose money. It doesn't make sense. And the way Amazon does their dumps now, I can almost guarantee this is going to be an Amazon dump, probably Black Friday. And maybe I pick some up then, whenever that goes on, if it even makes sense to do it. Most of the singles will probably fall with the next few sets. To, you know, the interest kind of dies. Like Brothers War, I still had, you know, 12, 13 boxes of sets sitting in the back. I ain't sold it in a while, but people just, you know, lose interest. And it was a pretty good set when it came out, but I don't know. It's getting harder and harder to buy everything and to buy what you think you need for your local player base. And if you're moving to an economy where it's all singles, like, you got to crack all the boxes, or you just be okay with not having it, which kind of sucks in my opinion. I don't want to ever be like that, but with Wilds of Eldraine, I'm not ordering as much as I did for even, you know, Brothers War or March of the Machines or for XCLB1, because I don't want to get stuck with it. I'll wait for a restock. We sell out, I'll restock with the distributor. If they sell out, then I guess I'll be out of it. That's all I can think going forward of how to do this stuff. Until, you know, Amazon dumps are a thing, or they're not putting out 8, 10 sets. They've already announced they're doing 8 sets next year. Every other month, a set. I don't know about other player bases, but my community here doesn't have the money for that. So they're going to pick up 1 or 2 cards from each set and move on. So it kind of is frustrating. I love Magic. That's how I got into this business. But it's kind of, you know, kind of disappointing. So I think we're going to adjust how we buy going forward. You know, RNG Games was talking about busting a whole product, and that's what I've been doing. I busted a case of Lord of the Rings. I busted a case of Infinity. That's another one. You know, the mass. It used to be when the unsets come out, the full art lands, they were crazy. You know, people really loved them, and now they're so common. Most of them aren't even worth anything, and it's just nobody even gets excited anymore. And I've got probably 20, 25 boxes of drafts still, and I'll slowly crack them. People pick them up as prize support for doing events, you know, because you can get the shock lands out of it, which is pretty cool. But even cracking that, you don't make your, I mean, you might break even. And I think that was 95 a box for me, right around. So, I don't know. It's the current way Magic's going, it's kind of hard. A little disappointing, but we're going to adjust. We're going to move forward. Hopefully, you know, other stores do the same kind of thing. Is what it sounds like. And maybe Wizards will start changing some stuff. But until they do, this is just what I think everybody's going to start doing. And I don't know, maybe at some point they'll change their direction. That'd be kind of cool. Well, that's all I have to talk about. Commander Masters failure, losing money. This isn't the most money I lost running the store. Maybe I'll make a video about that one day. Lost quite a bit in the first year. So, if you like this kind of video, leave a thumbs up or comment, something like that. Let me know. If you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.